So here we are at Loop 1 of Calhoun Falls State Park. They've got this particular campground closed because of it being wintertime. I think they close it every year. But the the campground host gave us permission to come ride down here and just record some of the campsites. So this will be a totally empty tour of Campground or Loop 1. So what all campsites have we stayed on down here in Loop 1?
Campsite
2, which is right there, the handicap one. It's considered handicap. I'm not sure what all about the site itself makes it handicap, but I know it's got a direct concrete path down to the bathhouse and to the playground, which all handicapped elderly adults like to go play on. Oh, and here's the campground host lot. I've never been on one of these because they're usually taken up. Pretty cool. And we've stayed on 14. It's crazy how many we've stayed on when I think back. I mean, I know we've been camping a lot, but it doesn't seem like we've been enough to have stayed on all those different sites. My brakes didn't make all that noise. It's weird being here and none of them are taken. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna ride up in there. Was that number 7? Oh yeah, this is that one that was really small. We've been on this one before. And the fire pit isn't really that good. It's like got a gap at the bottom at the ground. I would hate to stay on this one. Especially if you've got anything more than just a camper in the vehicle you pulled it with, or an RV or whatever. Forget about room for more vehicles or having golf carts or having kids with bicycles. Yeah, I guess you both could go there, but unless someone that's staying on 9 needed it. Here goes my beautiful sounding brakes again. Here in just a minute we'll be off this downward slope and it won't be all that in the background. I think 14 was my favorite one. The only thing I didn't like about it was like 13 here where we turn in, how the people staying at 13, it's just a straight shot over to you at 14. So, you know, not that you need a lot of privacy, I guess, depending on what you're doing, but yeah, 14 has a beautiful view though.
And there ain't no drop off down the water.
Yeah, I was talking about that in the video earlier when you and the kids were at the pier, how a lot of them on the water over there in Loop 2 have like big time drop downs, but this one right here is just perfect. You can see it just goes straight down to the water. 14's always, it was the best one I think we've ever stayed on. At least when it comes to being on the water, the convenience of it. bet the camera's loving the sun shining through those trees. It seems like just yesterday we rode through here and all the Halloween decorations were here. Because what right here is where they had all those little things, and then right past the loop there, it was that tall thing. Did you name this one whenever you were naming the ones we stayed on? I forgot. I always forget about it too. I think it's 22, I think. Yeah, because there's 23. Yeah. No, it's 22.
Distance 1 mile. Total time 12 minutes and 9 seconds. Split speed 4.9 miles per hour.
Did you hear your phone? I love this loop though because of the view of the water all the way around it. 360. 19 and 20 is good side-by-side sights too. If you can't find a dual sight, if you're coming with somebody, if you can find 19 and 20 side-by-side, that's...
I like 22. 22, the water, yeah, good view of the water, and it don't have to drop off.
Very good view with no drop off. In fact, one time we came here not even planning to spend the night or anything, and this one was open, so we pulled down in here, and the access to the water was just so perfect and so, you know, easy. It was hard to leave, so we called up to the camp store and went ahead and booked it for that very night. Ended up spending the night. I went back home and got our tent. It was really cool. We loved staying on 22 as well. Goodness, this bike. I think a lot of these down through here are pull-throughs, number 25. I think it's got a really good boat access type of thing when you go down on the water on that side. I always see people with a boat pulled up right there. Which one did we stay on Halloween? 34. Yeah, I'll have to cut the video off and go down there and see the ducks that we were feeding whenever we were here Halloween. How long ago do you think it was when we met those ducks?
Back in the summer, I know that.
Yeah, so back in the summer, we would always come down here and go camping. I think we started camping in our camper in either May or June. And when we went down to the beach area, or the day use area, they call it on the sign here, there was these two ducks that you could tell were sort of domesticated, and they would come right up to you and eat out of your hand. As a matter of fact, if anybody's paying any attention to my YouTube channel, particularly, the picture of the duck eating out of my hand in the top is one of these two ducks down here. I took that on this site. There they are, still there. I don't know if you can see them down there, but they're still here. We'll go down here and pet them, and we'll get back to the video after that. All right, moving on now. Coming up is 36. we're having to walk this treacherous hill. It's crazy that those ducks are still there.
I'm really surprised.
Yeah. Shannon was saying she wanted to just pick them up and take them over to Loop 2 where all the people are and put them in the water over there. Every time we were ever here, like I said, from now all the way back to May or June, we've seen those same 2 ducks.
Every time we've been there.
Every time.
And they can't fly.
Nope, they can't fly. Yeah, seeing this campground totally empty, it makes you really miss summer. Yeah, that's right. That's where that hiking trail goes, and it'll take you all the way to the Deus area, right? Oh. Can you ride your bike on that nature trail, or has it got steps?
Stairs and stuff. A lot of steps.
And I hope the camera can hear you talking back to me. Hopefully. But it says that nature trail is 1 3/4 mile
But I think that
nature trail.
I think it's there and back. Like it ain't just that long to there.
What makes you think that?
Because I read it on the Calhoun Falls website one day.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I clicked on hiking trails, it said it was a loop. Like it goes there and then comes back.
Gotcha. I've seen a bunch of people jogging it and stuff whenever we'd be here back during the summer. But anyway, that's Loop 1. We'll be getting back up here to the exit here in just a minute and have to walk that big hill, so.
Huff it back.
Yeah, huff it back. But I'm glad the campground host let us come down and ride through and see it empty and take the video.
It's definitely weird.
Yeah, very weird. But anyway, if this video happens to
Strike your fancy,
or I was gonna say just come across your search, if you're sitting around in the middle of winter trying to think of places that you want to go camp during the summer, and if you have any questions about any of the sites here, just comment below and ask, and I'll try to answer any questions you have. But it's a really nice campground, and Loop 1 is the older one, Loop 2 is the newer one, but they're both nice. So here we are.